welcome to this Lynyrd Skynyrd song and that abbreviated intro. With Skynyrd, there's 3 guitars, so as I listen to this song, there's a couple different ways to play it, and I think as the song kicks in, a couple of the guitars are doing some different things, but the predominant guitar is what I was showing you there in the beginning. So what I think they're doing here is playing through, we're going to start with a G chord, and basically it's for 8 measures. We're going to do this riff. The riff starts out on the G note on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and you're going to pluck to the 5th string and then 4th string at the 5th fret. So you're going 6, 5, 4, 5. When you hit that 5, you're going to slide up to 7 on the 5th string. And then you come back to the 4th string at the 3rd fret. That is the pattern throughout the song. So if you get that pattern down, you're just changing your root note. So we start out with the root note of G for 8 measures. Then he moves to a C, so we're going to take everything down. So we're going to take 5th string as our root for the C. So everything's the same. And then you're coming back to the G for another 4 measures. That C is 4 measures also. Then he moves it up to an A for 1 measure, to C for a measure, and then D for 2 measures. And then you're back to the C, and this C done is for 8 measures. The first 4 are normal. Then he changes it up a little bit. He's going to do the same first half of the lick, and then he's going to come back to the, well, you're going to do the normal lick the first time, which would be on the 3rd string at the 3rd fret. But the second time through and the 4th time through, you're going to go, instead of to the 3rd string at the 3rd fret, you're going to go to the 2nd string at the 4th fret. So you're going to do this. And then back to the normal riff. Then again the new riff. And back to the normal riff. And then you're back to the G. So that's the whole pattern of the song as far as the predominant guitar. There's another guitar that comes in, and he's playing more of the open chords. So we're going to do the G, the C, and the A here in the open position. And I'll show you how we do that. So for reference, here's the G lick. So what we're doing there is we're hitting the G note on the 6th string at the 3rd fret, and then we're going to hit the open 4th and 3rd string, and then we're going to hit the 4th again and hammer on to the 2nd fret, and then hit the 3rd fret. So it'll sound like this. Then we're going to take that same pattern, we're going to do it to a C. We won't be using the 4th string here, we're going to just skip the 4th string like we did with this other one, we skipped the 5th string. But anyhow, we're going to start out on the 5th string at the 3rd fret, and we're going to have to put our first finger down on the 2nd string at the 1st fret. And we're going to hit 5, and then 3 and 2. Then we're going to hit 3 again and hammer on to the 2nd fret and 3rd fret, just like we did on the G note, or the G lick. Then we go back to the G. When he does go to the A lick, it'll go like this. So what we're doing there, and we only do that twice. So what we're doing there is we're going from the open A on the 5th string, then we're going to bar over the 2nd fret, and we're going to hit the 4th and 3rd string back to the 4th, and we'll slide the 4th string up to the 4th fret. And then we hit the open G or 3rd string. Then you're back to the C for 1 count. And then you're going to do the D for 2 counts. Now the D is a little bit different. It'll go like this. So that D, you're playing the 4th string open to the 3rd and 2nd string, forming a D. You're going to hit that 3rd string again, and then you're going to hit the open B string, and then to the 2nd fret of that B string, which would be a C note. And then you're back to the C. So that is the open chord part of it, and that's what the other guitar is doing during this song. So let me touch on what I was thinking as I figured this song out, and maybe even another way to play it. What we're doing in this song is we're playing a G, and then we're adding the 6th of the G scale, which is the E note, and we're going up to the 7th, which is the F. So when we do this, there's the E, and then this is the F. So we could actually do this. But it didn't sound right to me. That's why I went back to this F, the octave of F here. So another way of playing this, again, I'm talking about how you could do this different. Because that's the F, we could do different ways you can play it. If you really want to stretch your pinky and go from the E to the F, or take the E off of here and hit the F here. And again, that pattern repeats. But the reason I said the preliminary or the primary, but the reason I said the primary notes are the intro that I showed you is because it sounds like he's sliding and then hitting the F. So it sounds like he's sliding from the D to the E. If you can hear that, and then hitting the F. And again, that seems pretty predominant versus a hammer-on. So I hope that helps you to figure out the song, and enjoy. Railroad Song by Lynyrd Skynyrd.